Good afternoon and hello to everybody joining us today, and welcome to the BeChangeMaker Africa 2022 final pitch event. My name is Martina Hamingerova, and together with the whole organizing team, I'm coordinating the BeChangeMaker Africa program this year. BeChangeMaker Africa is an annual social entrepreneurship training program powered by WorldSkills, HP Foundation, the African Union, and UNIDO. The main aim of the program is to empower young people to develop their skills and turn their ideas into viable and functioning businesses with social impact. So thank you everyone for joining us today and supporting the best 6 teams who reached the final after going through a 3-month acceleration program, which started in August this year. With me today is also the organizing team and partner institutions representatives, and one of them is Sofiane Kamara from HP. Sofiane, can you hear me? How are you?
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Hi, Martina. Hi, everyone. So I'm really excited as, for each edition, I'm really excited to join all of you and to be part of this wonderful program. So let me go straight to the point. Thank you, everyone, for being yourself, for trying to make the positive impact and turning theory into positive impact in this country. So on behalf of HP Foundation or my HP program colleagues and all of you, thank you again. Wish you good best of luck, and really proud to be part of you. There's such wonderful people today. So thank you. And thank you to our partner too. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sofiane, for the wonderful introduction. Now today with me is also Oliver from WorldSkills. Oliver, would you say shortly hello and introduce WorldSkills?
Thanks, Martina. Yeah, hi everyone. So I'm representing WorldSkills here today, which is an international membership-based organization that promotes skill excellence through our flagship event, which is our International WorldSkills competition. It happens every 2 years, as well as a variety of projects and programs that we run, such as the BeChangeMaker program. We've got the BeChangeMaker Global and BeChangeMaker Africa program. We first launched it in 2017 with the HP Foundation to help young entrepreneurs explore their career potential. And then due to the success of the program and the momentum that we had, we launched BeChangeMaker Africa in 2022 alongside the African Union and of course the HP Foundation. Good luck to everyone today, and it's been a great program so far, and excited to see this final pitch. Thanks, Martina.
Thank you very much, Oliver. And now I would like to give a word to Nicolas from the African Union. Nicolas.
Thank you very much, Martina. Confirm you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Perfect.
Thank you. I join colleagues in expressing my delight at this final pitch event for BeChangeMaker Africa. It has been quite a journey and an experience since the launch in May. And I want to especially thank also our partners, the WorldSkills and HP for making this happen. And also special thanks to our jury and the trainers who also were with us in this journey. For all of you who will be making your pitches, you are all winners, and we are very, very proud of your innovations. We are doing this in order to address some of the challenges of our societies and are looking forward to being impactful. So with these few remarks, I want to thank you all once again and wish you all the best. We are in this journey together, and we hope to even continue towards accelerating the innovations beyond this event. Thank you. Over.
Many thanks, Nicolas, for the introduction of the African Union. And thank you to all of you, all partners. And at this point, I'm very happy to welcome our judges. And I would like to invite them to shortly introduce themselves. Today with us, we have David Rossio from the Central European Managing Director at HP. David, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. And thank you for inviting me on this judge part. I'm very glad to be with you. So I'm part of HP, managing actually this East Central Europe part. And I'm as well the channel sales manager. So I have a bit of experience with obviously this BeChangeMaker from the starting day of 2017 as being a mentor, actually part of the program. And I'm very glad to be a judge today. So wishing all the best for all the participants.
Thank you very much, David. And now the second judge is our regular judge for the third year, Helena Ayala, who is the head of digital education at Liquid Telecom. Helena, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me, Martina?
Yes, we can hear you.
Wonderful. Hello, everyone, and congratulations again to the finalists who'll be pitching today. My name is Helena, head of digital education, also lead our innovation partnerships team at Liquid. As Martina said, this is my third year now with this competition. So continues to move to strength, from strength to strength. And I'm excited to hear you all today. Thank you.
Thank you, Helena. And the last but not least, we have Chigozie Emmanuel Okonkwo, who is Education Program Officer at the African Union. Emmanuel.
Thank you so much, Martina. It's such a pleasure to join this pitch event today. Not only joining, but joining as a judge. I seriously look forward to listening in and really appreciating the very brilliant social innovations that would be having the opportunity to judge today. My name is Chigozie Emmanuel Okonkwo, a program officer at the African Union Commission, Department of Education, Science, Technology, and Innovation. Thank you so much, Martina. Over.
Thank you so much, judges, for the wonderful introduction. And now I am really excited to introduce you to our top 6 teams who reached the final from the top 30 amazing teams we had at the beginning of the program, starting it in August, and which have been selected from 138 applications from 32 African countries. So all teams were supported by their mentors and coaches who were guiding and supporting them throughout a 3-month program. And today we have our top 6 teams from sectors environment, arts, education, and employment, who are represented in 5 African countries: Ghana, Ethiopia, Morocco, Namibia, and Botswana. So we are very excited about our teams, and we are starting with the introduction. With the first team. So now, the first team is Bechewata Educational Toys. It's a team from Ethiopia, represented today by Tense and Lidet. Tense, as a primary teacher, realized that children are not always able to relate subjects like math, science, or arts to the real world, and also how hard it is for them to understand concepts, especially for students with disabilities. So she tried to develop materials to keep children happy, motivated, and engaged. Noticing the difference, she decided to develop the concept further with her team and address many parts of Africa and Ethiopia in particular, especially unprivileged regions, with her educational toys. Second team, we have Team Emalen, from passion for Moroccan handicraft to innovative business model. Hanan and Shema from the Team Emalen from Morocco share a common vision of empowering the handicraft sector through highlighting the social side, and as well as implementing new strategies that are innovative and up to date with the past, a fast-paced world. They are developing an innovative online platform to create more opportunities for artisans to have more direct connections to the market on a national and international level. They want to make the world see the beauty and the creativity hidden inside the Medina. So the next team, we have MT Freelance. So please meet Semaria, Lydia, Sine, and Megdim, the MT Freelance team from Ethiopia. The team lead, Semaria, who has been working in China for 5 years, was inspired to bring the idea of changing the digital job world to Ethiopia. The team wants to influence young people by connecting digitally skilled Ethiopians and African freelancers to job opportunities from abroad. Thereby, they are tackling the problem of growing unemployment among young people leaving the country. So their mission is to successfully outsource skilled young Ethiopian freelancers while they are still in their country with the NT freelance platform. The next team is Nabo Innovations, which is represented by Ndeshi from Namibia and Orabail from Botswana. After having traveled around a number of mines, the team lead Ndeshi experienced the hazardous mining environments, especially underground mines with uncomfortable temperatures, humidity, and gas contaminants. She analyzed a number of gaps within the existing ventilation technologies and realized that many underground mines do not have suitable ventilation systems. The team wants to create better conditions in underground mines by developing innovative ventilation technologies that benefit companies, people, and the environment. Their mission is to generate a positive impact not only in the mining industry, but also in many other industries such as hospitality, healthcare, and others. The next team is the Lotus Foundation. We have here with us Benedicta and her team, Lotus Foundation by Smart Solution from Ghana. They are focusing on the topic of low digital literacy in Africa and in Ghana in particular. The team wants to tackle the challenge of democratizing tech education for all, especially those in underprivileged societies. They are creating a platform that helps tech hubs to deliver content, mentorship, and job opportunities for a broader audience. So the last team we have is also targeting the topic of education. It's the team Aminet from Morocco, represented today by Amin, who will introduce us to his team and to their platform for teaching foreign languages, especially English. The educational platform provides English online tutoring for scientists, entrepreneurs, and more. So these are our inspiring top 6 teams who are going to make a positive social impact to their countries, to their societies, and to the world. But we are almost ready to start. But before we start with the pitches, there is something what the audience can do to support their favorite team. As you can see on the slide and also in the chat, you can go to vote.BeChangeMaker.com, log in there with your email address. Please know that you can log in just once, and you can evaluate your team, your favorite team, during their pitch. You can also see the criteria on the screen according to which you can evaluate the team. So relevance and innovation, scalability and impact, and pitching and presentations. Your votes will be counted as a bonus points additionally to the judge voting. So please just make sure that you are evaluating the pitches during their pitches, the teams during their pitches, because we have only 30 seconds at the end to close the voting. So these are the reminders for the audience. And now, last reminders for teams. As you know, you have 5 minutes to pitch and 5 minutes with Q&As with judges. If you go over the time, unfortunately, we have to stop you there. So I hope everybody is ready. And now we are starting with the team Bechevata Educational Toys.
Okay, I'm sharing the screen. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
You can go ahead.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tsai from Bajawata Educational Toys, whose vision is to ensure quality early childhood education for all through playful learning. Did you know that from students enrolled in school, 53% of 10-year-olds living in low-income countries like Ethiopia are unable to read and understand short text or add and subtract two-digit numbers? This number is around 20 million in Ethiopia. And from 21 million under the age of 5 enrolled, 18%, which is around 3.7 million, drop out of grade 1 in our country. Working as a teacher, I have seen students' short attention span, inability to understand some concepts, especially students with disabilities. And unfortunately, there are no ways available for them. So this problem could be because of lack of teaching aids, non-inclusive learning, and teachers' qualification. We should give high attention to quality early childhood education because it builds a foundation of lifelong well-being, and gaps in children learning emerges when they are little and widens throughout their life. So to address this problem, by producing and delivering creative and fun, playful educational toys, we can accelerate students' tendency to enjoy learning, which in turn brings qualitative change in their emotional and intellectual skills. Including toys for disabled children, toys matching with our learning curriculum and culture, providing school supply and classroom decorations, and also using sustainable products are our unique values that make us stand out from our competitors. These are the puzzles of coffee pot, color sorting, math toys for blind and deaf or hard-on-hearing students. And we believe that we support Sustainable Development Goal number 4 by ensuring inclusive and equitable quality education for all. Also, we promote social value of volunteerism in the community by those who can afford can give their used toys to rural children if it's in good condition. So the global educational toy market is 64 billion in 2020 and is growing to 68 billion in 2 years. And in Middle East and Africa, it's about 7.5 billion. So 30,000 pre and primary schools in Ethiopia are addressable markets. So our customer segment includes schools, daycares, parents with 0 to 12-year-olds, and NGOs working with quality education. We get our revenues from a yearly subscription in which customers pay once a year and get delivered packages of new products monthly, and direct product sales, partnership, and event organizing. So our go-to-market strategy is through partnership, direct approach, pre-launch landing page, and social media and influencer marketing. To get a revenue of 300,000, we need 375 active users on the attraction model. And currently, we are testing our products in preschool, school for the deaf, at homes, and children library, as it is the best way to apply. Okay, these are some of our status or transactions. So throughout, we got encouraging customer feedbacks and got orders for samples and collected pre-launch signups. And around 55% of parents are willing to buy a subscription. 50% of schools are willing to implement. So to increase the scalability to more demand for the next steps, we will buy equipment and more design, category, inventory, and expand partnerships. Our team consists of engineering, marketing, accounting, and psychology graduates working in schools and personal tutoring. And also we are working in partner with Sinan and Creative Hub Ethiopia. So I'll finalize by encouraging you to invest on quality early childhood education. You can join the crowdfunding prepared by the WorldSkills. Your little support is valuable to us. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Tenze, for your presentation. And I would like to start the discussion and then Q&As with David. David, do you have any questions or feedback for the team?
First of all, thank you very much for starting, because it's always hard to be the first. So thank you for that. I have a question on the business plan. You were talking about this subscription model. What do you include in the subscription aspect, especially for the basic and premium?
Okay.
What is included inside? And do you make a difference between individuals and institution, I guess?
Okay. So the yearly subscription model is about differentiated with parents and institutions. For parents, when they pay in the beginning of the year, and each month they are going to get packages of new products of educational toys for their children, and it depends on the content of the amount of or the content of the toys. So if it is for 2 toys in different times, it's in the premium. But if it is 1 toy that is going to be delivered every month, it's in the basic premium. Also for schools, for their students in up to age 12, which is around up to grade 4, when they want subscription, when they register for subscription model, they will get delivered new products of packets every month in the schools and in the parents.
Okay. And did you plan a subscription which is per month or per year only?
We have planned for a yearly subscription because it's a more acceptable way for the parents to buy. And from our research and from our interviews, we conducted this way. Yearly subscription is better, that parents will get monthly products.
Okay, and I have a last question, if it's possible. You show as well this 375 as your break-even points of customer to reach to $300,000. How did you reach to 375? Or what's the mix between individual and institution?
Okay. Yes, so the traction in the traction model, to get the revenue of 300,000 USD, active users should be 375, because the pricing model, we did it for schools. So the pricing model, if it's deducted for months, it's going to be this number.
Okay, so what you call 375 is users into the school dividing $800 divided by the number of months. That's by 12, I guess. And,
yes.
Okay. Okay. As individual. Yeah.
Thank
you very much. Helena, do you have any additional questions for the team?
Yeah, just a quick one. I had a question about your inputs. So for manufacturing, are you able to produce everything locally, or do you need to bring in any imported materials?
Okay, so we have planned to produce everything locally, but for the time being, we will have to have the machines, like for example, laser cutting machines and some sticker printing machines. We cannot produce it here, but the products, the actual products of the toys are produced here using local products. Yeah.
So it's just the initial input that you'll need to import as far as the machinery, but the actual products to build the toys you can find locally.
Yes, everything is fine locally.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, team, for the wonderful presentation. Thank you very much, judges. And we are moving now to the next team, and let's welcome team Emalen.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, hello.
Can I check with my teammate, Hanan?
Yes.
Are you here? Yes, good. Okay, I'll double check. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Dear all, we are delighted to present to you our initiative, Imelim, which translates to artisan in Moroccan dialect and stands for Moroccan Advanced Artisanry Learning Empowerment and Marketplace for our project today. But first things first, let us show you a glimpse of our Imelim. So all the participants you just saw in this video are part of the 2.3 million Moroccan who work in the handicraft sector, a sector that employs 20% of Morocco's workforce and contributes to 7% of Morocco's GDP.
For decades, the interest regarding the Moroccan artisanal sector is beyond the Moroccan borders. It is on demand for its quality, diversity, and precision. However, once COVID hit and those borders were closed, reaching out for an international market was limited, if not dismissed altogether. Of course, COVID was not the only thing spreading. Digital illiteracy, lack of support were increasing. In addition to that, artisans are getting exploited by third parties who resell their products online with no credits. So how can we promote conscious buying and support and protect our centuries-old heritage? We came up with our solution, BeChangeMaker, which is a platform for Moroccan artisans with the aim of empowering, upskilling, and transitioning the traditional handicraft sector digitally.
Our project is human-centered, sustainable, and collaborative in its nature, and this is how you can see our platform. It aims to cover 3 categories, which are the training and mentorships to help artisans and entrepreneurs in their digital transformation, consultancy, which is a one-to-one experience to improve existing skills and upscale, and last, corporate wholesale e-catalog, which is a win-win situation to collaborate with training alumni and corporates for a wholesale purposes. So this market has a significant potential. We are talking about $76 million in total available market, $34 million in servable available market that we're trying to target 3% of which equals $1 million in servable obtainable market.
So how do we make money? As you can see in our business model, every group training has the capacity of 50 participants. For consultancy, it is more in-depth, advanced, and customized per individual. For the online catalog, it is for our long-term vision and it is commission-based. Our group training represents 20% of the sales, followed by the individual consultancy that represents 50%, and then the wholesale catalog that represents 30% of our sales.
This is how our e-catalog looks like, containing authentic handicraft product made with so much care and love, from wool, textile, leather, basketry, and even more. So until now, our brand is getting exposure and reach through corporate partnership, direct sales, online selling, and word of mouth. Through BeChangeMaker, we are engaging in a human-centered economy by offering a solution that provides support and empowerment, and at the same time is profitable and innovative. We, of course, are not starting from scratch. As you can see, we managed to hit a few milestones with BeChangeMaker so far. Our artisans are able to grasp the concept of digitalization, branding, and e-commerce, and give their authentic handmade products a second chance.
It has been a journey for us. We have the vision to expand, have our own office and training space as we are building a production capacity that matches our upcoming orders for the new year. So during the BCM program, we started looking to strengthen our partnership strategy that will help us solve one of our biggest challenges, which is reaching out to markets and clients. We embody the same vision as WorldSkills and HP Foundation to make knowledge accessible and scale up generations. We want to create a new generation of responsible and conscious buyers and contribute to economic growth and cultural heritage preservation by empowering the artisans. Last but not least, this is BeChangeMaker team consisting of Hanan and Shaima, 2 individuals who are driven by a shared goal of inclusion, cultural heritage protection, and cooperation between generations and overseas. With BeChangeMaker, no artisan is left behind. Let's stay connected. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Hanan. Thank you very much, Shaima, for the wonderful presentation. And now I would like to turn to Emmanuel for questions and feedback from your side.
Thank you so much, Martina, and thank you, Imana, for that brilliant presentation. My question would kick off from your last statement, which is around no artisan is left behind. So my question would really be around, how does your platform address the issue of digital divide? Because we can all agree that not many or not all artisans in Morocco would be able to have access to ICT and the internet, so to say. So how do you intend to also make it that inclusive to reach out to other artisans that are not necessarily captured due to the lack of ICT? Thank you.
Thank you for the very good, great question. I just want to mention that our second training that we held was actually in the mountains, and it was a face-to-face. So that was the entire point of starting a face-to-face trainings, is to reach out to people who cannot be reached through digital initiatives. So that's why we're trying to expand now, thanks to this program that helped us reach out to more partners, so we can have actually more like a center in every city if possible, and we can have tours, like we go and reach out to other people instead of just trying to find people who are interested to reach out to us.
Does it answer your questions, Emmanuel?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. David, do you have something to add?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, did you learn anything specific during your training that you already delivered? Is there anything that came out that was surprising for you, or new that you changed your model? Or?
Yes, it's first of all, it's the fact that we go with the assumption that old people cannot use technology. Today, I have one of the artisans who is a woman. She never been to school. She's 72, and she's still reaching out to me and Hanan via WhatsApp and sending us things. And we also got to know that people don't want us to fish for them. They want us to help them learn how to fish by themselves. When we held trainings, we had people come in with their kids, even to help them grasp the knowledge. So it's not about trying to find a solution. It's about empowering an entire community to find solution by itself and to find ways to better help themselves as well. So I think this is something that was very empowering for us as a team as well.
Good. Great. Thanks for sharing that. And I have another question about your individual consistency. You show that it's 50% for your revenue that you are putting there. Why is this so big on this part instead of a group training or instead of multi people attending? What's the assumption you took there?
Yes, because actually, as Shema said, we try to focus on each individual, because as each individual had specific needs, so they can go. Most of our people that come to our consultancy service took first the group training, but they have more specific needs, so they came to us to address those specific things. Yes.
So the group training is an opening for you, and then the individual consistency is a follow-up as per individual.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
And it's more advanced.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, judges, for the feedback and questions. And move on to team MT Freelance.
Hi, everybody. I have my team, Lydia and Sennai. Are you guys here?
Yes, we're here. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Just let us know when you are ready. Yes.
Okay. Okay, I can start. Hello. Hi, everybody. My name is Samaria. I'll be representing our company, MT Freelance. So think of two freelancers. I want you to think of a freelancer from a developed country like Michael and a freelancer from Ethiopia, Mikias. They're both experts in 3D animation, but the difference is Mikias lacks the access and the opportunity. Now, Ethiopia graduates over 100,000 people from all over the world and from Ethiopia every year. And over 20,000 of them come out with digital skills directly and indirectly. But like Mikias, most of them do not have the access and the opportunity to sell their digital skills to the digital world. There are some existing solutions that help these kinds of freelancers internationally and in Ethiopia. Internationally, these kinds of platforms are limited with some features and benefits specifically to that platform. And because the market is so oversaturated, some freelancers don't sell their gigs and their digital skills for months. And in Ethiopia, these kinds of business models do not address the volume issue. So they can only work with specific amount of freelancers, and they take huge chunks of commission from these freelancers. So our value proposition is where we come in. Because our and freelancers are pretty diverse, which they come from different industries and subcategories, that is one thing that makes us different. We also have a higher freelancer retention rate because it's a great opportunity for a lot of Ethiopians. So the customer return rate is much higher. The freelancers also come from 4 different levels, so that makes them really diverse. It's also pretty affordable to hire freelancers in Ethiopia. So how do we get these hundreds and thousands of freelancers job opportunities from abroad? Well, we wanted them to sell themselves because they can do it like the rest of the world has been doing it for the past decade. We built a platform to get them connected and be discovered. We've collected and have been using MT Freelance to now launch and work with these freelancers. On MT Freelance, they can sell themselves as gigs and through contests. They're going to do that via different industries, about 8 and more subcategories. We also have assessments for expert level freelancers who deem themselves experts. We have created these assessments from conducting need assessments from job providers, by designing challenges with industry experts, and by assessing these expert level freelancers with our HR team. Service seekers also pay less on our platform because Ethiopians will be selling their skills with Ethiopian standards, so the prices are reasonably low. The skill sellers also vary from beginner, junior, intermediate, and experts, so they can choose. Remote working will also reduce the scale of pricing. The market size keeps growing. The shareability market looks like this in 2020, and the numbers have since doubled, where LinkedIn has published over 38 million new jobs just under these industries. And new market opportunity have risen after 2020, where there's a huge digital skills gap being noticed all over Europe. And that's because there are going to be over 149 million new jobs that are going to come by 2025, and the freelancer market is not there to address it because people aren't upskilling and reskilling. So now we have everything. We have the market, the freelancers, and the platform. So far, we've been collecting freelancers. We've assessed over 120 expert level freelancers. We've also have been accumulating over 7,000 social media followers on LinkedIn, Instagram, and more. And our website development is also very close to completion. We've been collecting need assessments, pre-launch user registration. We've been doing rigorous interviews to check and continuing our engagement on social media for validation results. Our pricing model also looks like this, where we will start with transactional fees, and we're going to continue collecting premium fees for those expert level freelancers we will assess, but that will come later on. Our long-term strategy is to add more services that is going to diversify our freelancers and add in more African countries. We will also be monetizing data and partnering with biggest tech companies as well. We will also add income strategies. In summary, we want to create employee opportunities for Africans because the only thing that lacks for us is opportunity. We want to motivate upskilling and reskilling, and we want to motivate Africa to finally sell their skills online like the rest of the world has been doing it for the past decade. We want to connect, we want to impact, and we want to solve. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Maria, for your amazing pitch. And Helena, do you have any questions or comments?
Yes, thanks, Martina. And thank you, Samaria, for a great presentation. So as I'm sure you know, the hardest part about this business that you're in is actually getting people to sign up to hire the freelancers, not the freelancers signing up, but the paying customers on the other side, right? So what have you thought about in that regard? Do you have any pipelines or sort of, any plans towards that end? Because if you can have 1 million freelancers on your site, but if you're not getting customers to pay, then that's not doing what you wanted to do.
Absolutely. So when it comes to other business models, for example, some other business models in Ethiopia, they're working on partnering with specific companies and then getting those companies to work with them. But the best part about having freelancers that work independently under gigs and contests is that they get to work with companies and individuals. So we can easily market this to individuals who need these kinds of digital skills. So they can buy these services as individuals and companies. So it doesn't necessarily have to have, we don't need to have partnerships with big institutions, organizations, or even countries in different levels.
Can you go back to your slide about the skill sets of the gig workers?
Okay.
I think it's 14. Yeah, that one. So you're looking at digital marketers, graphics designers, copy content. Okay, so this isn't really like highly specialized like coding tech skills. This is really things that can work at any business really, or anyone that wants some kind of online presence. I guess that wasn't phrased as a question, but it is a question.
We have tech teams in the middle. Okay. Yeah, but these are the industries right now. They are in copywriting, content writing, social media management, and mostly tech teams, which have a lot of majority and diverse job opportunities. And it's really possible because we've been working with these freelancers and all they needed was opportunity, because there are a lot of these freelancers who are really skilled, but they leave their countries. And that's also a major problem that we face in Africa, where these skilled freelancers leave their countries to benefit another country. That's why we wanted to focus on something that they're actually skilled on, which is also tech.
Okay, and then one last question from me. Can you say a little bit more about your quality assurance? How are you going to keep this from this kind of being overrun with people that you can't guarantee? And then what's your model for actually doing the verification?
Okay, so when it comes to quality assurance, there are some companies who have been doing it, and we've been trying to collect need assessments from them, and we started working with different project managers from these companies. So what we've been realizing is that we can instill and have a team of project managers and account managers to work through and interconnect these freelancers to job opportunities. But that could be on a bigger job, because if it's necessarily just digital marketing, graphics designing, and just a few tech jobs that are short term, they can do it by themselves. But the quality assurance team can come within bigger projects that are around tech.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Any last question from Emmanuel?
Thank you, Martina. Perhaps just a very quick one. I would like MT Freelance to, in just very short sentence, run me through the process, from the input to the output. Just run me through the process. This freelance goes to your platform, registers, they go on, get opportunities for gigs. And at what point does that relationship end as it relates to a particular job? Do you come back to the freelancers to get feedbacks? Do they come back to you for specific feedbacks? Just run me through the process.
Okay, so the process is, if you guys have used other digital platforms, it's similar to that, but the features like gigs and contests, especially contests, that's what we're really excited about. So there's the registration, and right after that, they go through a form where they fill out some really detailed information about their background, and that's where the service seekers from all over the world will come in and check on that. But they don't necessarily have to provide different backgrounds, but when they hire someone on gigs, they can communicate with that person and ask for more details from that freelancer on gigs. And when it comes to contests, service seekers can post contests, and people can be part of that competition. From 15 to 50 freelancers can compete on one competition, and a few competitors can win that contest. But the service seeker will get to decide who wins and gets the end result. And the best part about the contest is that these service seekers will get a final end result rather than having auctions like freelancer.com does.
Okay, does it answer the question?
That's right, thank you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, team. Thank you very much, judges, for the feedback. And moving on, we have the next team, which is NABO Innovations.
All right, perfect. A very good afternoon to everybody that's watching. I will share my screen shortly. Please do give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen.
Yes, perfect.
All right. Okay.
Technology advancements have rapidly brought about enhanced comfortability for anyone's needs. Moreover, the ease to access to information is far greater than it has ever been. Not only that, the means of communication amongst each other has significantly grown on a global scale. It has also had an influence in terms of innovation in many fields. An increase towards productivity in providing alternative options that lead to cost-effective solutions. Our future energy depends on mining. In order to extract all the necessary minerals, we need to ensure health and safety first. Systems are in place in underground mines to ensure issues such as bacteria, viruses, or fungi are prevented from spreading. Irregular high or low temperatures, gas contaminants, and hazards and risk detection malfunctions.
Hi, welcome to NABO Innovations. We are a multinational technology startup. And at NABO Innovations, we have the engineering solutions for all your problems. We're currently innovating and developing a high-tech ventilation system that is renewably powered, can control temperatures and humidity, has air conditioning properties, can remove or decrease contaminants, and can also detect hazards or risks. This ventilation system can be used during and after mining. Our ventilation system can target multiple industries, such as the education and innovation sector, hospitality and entertainment, sports and healthcare, and so much more. At NABO Innovations, we are targeting a number of sustainable development goals, such as good health and well-being, quality education, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, plus partnership for the goals, and last but not least, sustainable cities and communities. We're calling innovators, we're calling investors, partners, mentors, collaborators to join us on this journey of innovating our present and future generation. We are NABO Innovations, adding value intentionally. Moving forward, NABO Innovations is striving for sustainability for the future by creating NABO hardware that can be recycled for further use, thus creating a green footprint. Moreover, our pricing model is as follows. Our prices are varying, and they are varied to change and are subject to change due to land sizing, transportation, and inflation of our hardware products and software. On the far right, you can see our pricing model is sitting at about 8 million Namibian dollars for an average size office space and a huge underground mine. Therefore, we need at least 7 customers to reach our dream of a yearly revenue of 50 million Namibian dollars. Our customer lifespan to use our hardware and software is sitting at 10 years at the moment. Therefore, you as the audience can also join our partnership program and receive commission in helping us seal these deals with mining companies. We're currently finishing off our phase 2 of our development, whereby we've already finished interviewing mining companies. We've done a bit of research on manufacturing partners to see which partner can actually help us create our sustainable hardware. And we've also finished up our designing prototypes. We've also looking forward to testing our debugging software product, and we're also looking to develop our prototype simulation. And we're currently working on our crowdfunding and launching our landing page. In February next year, we are also looking to showcase our physical prototype and meeting our investors at the African Mining Indaba in Cape Town. We are Nabo Innovations, adding value intentionally.
Thank you very much, Ndeshi, for your presentation. And now I would like to turn to judges for questions, and I would like to ask David.
Thank you for the presentation. You mentioned actually that you were touching mining, but as well other verticals in the video, that you are going further than mining. But the product you show sounds to be very focused on mining actually initially. So I was wondering how you make these links toward the other verticals. How do you see this application? And do you have a product that you can already talk about concretely? Because that was not very clear for me neither from this aspect.
All right, so we are starting with the mining industry. So we began our innovation with the mining industry initially. And with mining, you have to look at the productivity from the beginning and then also after mining, which we call rehabilitation. So what happens after rehabilitation is, are you as the business owner of the mine, are you able to bring the land back to the original state or make it even better by adding value to the community? So our ventilation system can also be used to add value post-mining in different sectors such as hospitality, innovation, healthcare, sports, and the like.
Okay. And how many people do you touch from this mining industry by your system? What's the impact to it?
So far, we've actually attended the mining expo here in Namibia, and we're looking at 4 underground mines in Namibia and also 4 underground mines in Botswana. And we are looking to partner up with even more next year at the Mining Indaba, which is the world's biggest mining event in Africa.
But what's the impact of number of people being affected by this into this mining underground that you have in Namibia or in Botswana?
All right, so the mining industry, basically, it tackles the largest portion of our country's GDP. So over 50% of our country is literally being targeted, and we are sitting at a population of 2.5 million people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Any quick questions from Helena?
No, thanks, Martina. Thank you for the presentation.
Emmanuel? Do you have any questions or comments for the team?
Yeah, perhaps just a one of clarity.
Okay.
Can Nabo kindly speak to the number of mining companies that have subscribed to this innovation?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you properly. Can you please repeat your question?
How many mining companies so far has subscribed to this innovation?
Oh, okay. We're sitting at 8 underground mines. So 4 in Namibia and 4 in Botswana.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, team, for the presentation. Thank you very much, judges, for the feedback. And now we are moving to the next team, which is the Lotus Foundation.
Okay, thank you very much, Martina. I will be sharing my screen. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, we can see.
Okay, thank you very much. So my name is Benedicta Frema-Bwama from the Lotus Foundation, representing Team Smart Solutions. Behold some youth of my beloved country, Ghana, who took to the streets to express their frustrations about what the future holds for them. Their cry was really a cry for skills development, a cry for decent job, a cry to be connected to the future of work. It is estimated that by 2030, there will be 85 million talent deficits globally. driven by shortage of tech skills and not people. And in Ghana, we have over 1.7 million youth who are unemployed or engaged in vulnerable work. The reality is that unemployment in Ghana has more than tripled in the past decade. The reality is even harsher for youth like Samira in the northern part of Ghana, who has to journey all the way to the south in search for greener pastures. One may ask him or herself, what are the options available to Samira? It's either she marries at an early age, engages in menial jobs that pays unfair wages, social vices, or is dependent on family and friends. At Lotus Foundation, we asked ourselves, how can we change the narrative for the youth in Ghana? We have a digital platform for tech skills training and livelihood empowerment with a focus on project-based learning, mentorship, and opportunities for career growth. Currently, we have our setup with channels and our 3 main tracks: UI UX design, digital marketing, and software development. And an opportunities hub where students have access to publicly announced scholarships, fellowships, and hackathons. Globally, the e-learning platform is valued at $200 billion US. In Africa alone, the market is worth $2 billion US. We are poised to have a slice of this market, and there is opportunity for scalability and expansion. Currently, we're running free courses for beginner courses under our 3 main tech tracks: free webinars, a digital library, and an opportunities hub for students to tap into. However, we intend to make money in 2 different ways: by charging $5 per month on advanced digital courses, one-on-one mentorship, job and internship placements. And when a candidate is successfully placed in a job, we'll charge 10% commission on the first 3 months' salary. In entry into the market, we use social media and live webinars, which we are currently running to promote our services. And with our Skill Up roadshows and campus fairs, in collaboration with student representative councils, we'll make known the opportunities available for students in this digital economy. And with our partnerships with tech organizations, we are positioned to have talents being taken up by companies when they do graduate. Undoubtedly, we do have competitors. However, what sets us apart is our collaborative and project-based learning, where students get to apply their skills on real-life problems, one-on-one mentorship with industry aspects within the field, and internship and job placements with our partner organizations. And as our product evolves, there'll be the need for us to have the online, offline accessibility for those in very remote areas. Currently, we've launched the pilot on the Solve.fi platform. We will proceed to have strategic partnerships, build our digital portal to include the mentorship aspects and the job portal, and we intend to white label this platform for tech hubs for a wider reach. Then we will launch the offline version of our platform and expand across Ghana. To date, we have 40+ members on our WhatsApp community. We've organized 2 webinars, and we have partnerships with 2 companies, Mainstream Creative Hubs and Tees and Hoodies, who are ready to take up our talent. The journey leading up to this has been a fulfilling one, and you can see it in snapshots with testimonials from some of our participants. We started BeChangeMakers with just an idea with no traction whatsoever, and all that you see today is as a result of a very dynamic and versatile team. I am Benedicta Frema-Boama, the team lead, who is a social entrepreneur, digital marketer, and program manager. The ever-diligent Wisdom Agbadi is the product lead with a background in finance and NGO administration, and Sandra Yayura Onai has a background in data management admin and is an IT enthusiast. Together, we are eradicating poverty in Ghana, one dignified job at a time, using tech skills training and livelihood empowerment. And we are grateful for the opportunity that we've had at BeChangeMakers to develop this idea. Thank you. You can go onto our platform and sign up to either mentor and tutor the next generation of STEM enthusiasts in Ghana. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Benedicta, for your great presentation. And I would like to now turn to our judges and would ask Helena for any questions.
Okay, thank you. This was a
Thank you
good
very much.
presentation. So I might have missed it, but what skills exactly are you training on when you say tech skills training? What is
Okay,
the
so
sort of area?
currently we have 3 main tech tracks. So when you go on the platform that we've set up for our pilot, we have channels and the digital marketing and the UI UX design and software development.
Okay, does it answer your question, Rubina?
I think she's frozen.
Okay. Then we'll move to David for questions.
So you were talking about job and internship placement. So which partner, do you have already partner that you're working with for this job placement and internship?
Okay, so currently we have 2 partners that have signed up, which is Mainstream Creative House, and then there is another partner called Tees and Hoodies, and so they will be taking up some of our talent, especially those in UI UX and digital marketing, and we are looking to strike additional partnerships.
Okay, and these partnerships are more corporates? These are corporates or these are association, NGOs? How does it
So
work?
these are individual owned businesses,
Okay.
but then in partnerships with them, yes.
Okay. And then after, so you are targeting the Ghana market, you express that very clearly about your social aspect in Ghana, how you're going to treating it, but then you are opening the TAM and the addressable markets to Africa and saying that you're going after Africa. So I guess every country has its own specificities as well. Did you think already about what could be the next step for you after Ghana?
Okay, so after Ghana, we are actually thinking about developing our platform such that it can be white labeled for tech hubs to use to distribute their content, and then also facilitate their mentorship and job portal. So that's what we are looking at doing for other African countries. But then there will be the need for us to do extensive research as we expand, because we know that there are differences for every African country so that we can address their very unique needs.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
you very much. Any last minute question from Emmanuel?
No, Martina, thank you.
Okay, then thank you very much, team. Thank you very much, judges, for the feedback. And we are moving to our last team. It's our wildcard team, a minute.
Can you see my screen? Okay.
Yes, you can see it. Perfect.
Okay. So, assalamu alaikum. Hello, salam si Adil. I hope everyone is doing well. And my name is Amin. And today I'm going to be presenting this project and its story, the impact we've had so far, and our future plans, and where do we want to go next. So in Morocco, our second language is French. So naturally, all scientific research is done and published in French. But now, due to technological advancements nowadays and intellectual advancements, PhD students and entrepreneurs need to develop their English language and English communication skills in order to publish their research internationally and to explore international markets. What's happening though in Morocco is that the Ministry of Education has made it official for all PhD candidates to have a written proof of English mastery. So translation services are no longer a viable option for this niche. And when we talk about PhD candidates in Morocco and PhD students, we talk about more than 71% of the university scientific bodies. We're talking about more than 30,000 PhD students and more than 300,000 entrepreneurs that exist right now in Morocco. So it's a very, very big market. Now we have developed an idea of an online tutoring service that focuses on problem solving, that focuses on problem-based learning and communication skills. It is what our niche needs, and it's going to stick with them because it is a durable solution that is going to create a very big impact on their lives. We have taken inspiration from our competitors, both nationally and internationally. And from that inspiration, we have been able to be different from them. Now, how does our service work? We have one-to-one sessions in which the focus on the specific needs and objectives of each individual learner. and group sessions in which the focus is on developing soft skills and life skills, as well as developing English communication. So it's about problem solving, teamwork, and reaching a common goal through group sessions. Now, how do you even get into these sessions? How do you hear about us? You see on our social media that we are having an online free event on a subject that interests you. You register for the event. After attending the event, you get to be part of our WhatsApp and Facebook community. Later, you hear that we are having or giving away free classes for free consultations. And if you are interested, you book a session with one of our tutors. After that, you can continue to your learning journey with us by getting into our paid plans. Just to see some of the impact that we've had so far on previous entrepreneurs who have taken our classes. So we have accompanied 2 entrepreneurs this year that have been able to participate in a competition that is called the Special Agri-Food Competition that was hosted by Enactus and FAO. 2 of them won the national competition in the early stage as early stage projects. The first one was able to be the project that took the first spot was able to represent Morocco in Expo Dubai 2020. So that was quite an achievement. Those projects are both related to agriculture and food. So it's a different sector, but we were able to create an impact on different SDGs just by via this service. And this is something that we do through our entrepreneurship classes, in which it is communication skills, but also we talk about the history of the Silicon Valley, for example, the HP way. Why is it important to learn about all of these things? Because we believe that language is part of the culture, and this is how we continue to learn and grow. So basically, we are creating an ecosystem and not just teaching a language, basically. And we are planning to be growing in the next year. We have a yearly revenue, a yearly objective of having at least $1.5 million. And this is the pricing model that we have set according to the monthly revenues of our niche. The market is very big, and we have an objective of becoming the first Moroccan unicorn, even though there is some guy called Ismail Bel Khiyat who is probably going to beat us to it. And these are our last results from the past few weeks. So you can see that from 500 leads, we have been able to get 120 clients. So we can grow with the proper investment. So this started as a dream of mine. I started working on this project with my father, who he was my classmate actually at university, but none of this could have been achieved by, if not for the work of this amazing team. And thank you all for listening.
Thank you very much, Amin, for your wonderful presentation. And now I would like to turn to David for questions.
Thanks, Amin, for the presentation. And thanks for the picture taking from Bill and Dave, Hewlett-Packard on your slides. I wanted to understand, I'm not sure I understood the model financially, how you are making money actually out of it. Can you re-explain that?
Okay, so it's through one-to-one sessions and group sessions. We sell these sessions. So after attending, let's say, for example, you are interested in English learning, you attend the webinar, for example, about pitching for investors, okay? Mm-hmm. After that, you can become part of our community. So we have a community of learners in which we discuss English sessions and so on. And from that community, we get clients. The clients sign up for trial sessions with tutors. And after the trial session, they can choose to pay for the academic program. So we have programs for groups in which the duration of the course is between 1 month and 2 months. And then we have one-to-one sessions that are personalized for each learner.
And how much do they pay for each of these sessions?
Okay, so for the one-to-one sessions, it's $70 per month. Okay. And for group sessions, it's between $20 and $30 per month.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other questions from Helena?
Yes. Thank you for the presentation. My question is about the tutors. Do you, because you offer one free session and then you move into one-on-one sessions if they take it up. So do you then hire the tutors and keep them on retainer, or do they get paid on the number of customers you have, or how does that work?
Yes, they get paid on the number of customers that we have. For example, for one-to-one session, the tutors get a 50% commission. Okay. For group
so
sessions,
if they convert into paying customers, they'll get a commission off of that.
Yeah, that's it. And for group sessions, it's a large number of students, but with less sessions, and the focus is on developing a skill.
Okay, and then I understand that you're trying to develop a niche around PhD students, given the regulations in the country. But do you think that that's a bit limiting in your sort of target market, considering the number of people who probably be interested in English lessons?
No, it's actually if you look at it that way, it actually is, but it is what we started with. Our objective is to work in developing countries, because this project came from the idea that we used to share knowledge with each other. It's going away, and we're bringing it back. So, for example, we have many countries in Africa that need this, and we're planning to expand. We're going to be starting working in Algeria in the next few months. So there is that. Yeah.
So you want to build a strong niche around English for academia and then take that everywhere.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. And the last question, or David, did you have a question? No. Okay, the last question from Emmanuel. Do you have the last question for this final pitch today?
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have the last say. But of course, mine would really be around asking if there are any form of certification, that comes with this this process. You engage in teaching language. We know that indeed in other climes there are certifications associated with learning of new languages. What provisions do you have for that, and are they backed up by the regulatory agencies in the country?
Yeah, it's this is something that we have certifications for people who take courses. There's something else that we're adding is a TOT, training for trainers, for the trainers that we are going to be having. So we have a large population of English students who want to go teach English abroad, for example, and they need at least 2 years of English teaching experience. So they sign up for the TOT. We give them that, and this way we can have partnerships with other countries and be seen as a study as a study office for them, if that makes sense. I hope that answers your question. So it's I just wanted to add something else. So the certifications exist for people who take the courses, but we're adding them also for the trainers.
So does it answer your question, Emmanuel?
So are these certifications recognized by the government, for example?
Yes.
Okay. So your organization is licensed by the government to teach English language, if I get you correctly.
Because every tutor that we hire is acquired to have a TEFL certificate.
Okay.
So they are at least a TEFL or something like this, or an equivalent, because we don't like it, but it's necessary.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you very much, Amin. And thank you to all of our top 6 teams for their inspiring presentations today. And now I hope everyone is ready for finalizing scores for teams. Not only judges, but also our audience. You can add your scores. You have 1 minute after the break starts. When the break starts, you have 1 minute to add and enter your votes to your favorite team. So we will now have short break, like 3 minutes before we announce the results. So please stay with us and we will be back in 3 minutes. So we are now back. I think we all are now excited to see who are the winners of BeChangeMaker Africa 2022. So let us get started. So the number 6, we have the team, the Lotus Foundation by Smart Solution. Please get applause. Number 5, we have the team Aminet. So congratulations. Moving to the place 4, it's the team Nabo Innovations. Congratulations. And counting down to number 3, let's give it up to team MT Freelance. Congratulations to the third place. And now we are very excited with the number 2 and 1. And the team, the winner of the BeChangeMaker Africa 22 is team Emalem. Congratulations, the team. The second is the education place. So let's applause again for all of you. And congratulations to all teams. You all worked really hard during the program and made great progress with your mentors and coaches, with your projects. So please continue to work on your ideas and visions. We are all very proud of you. So last applause for all of you. So at this point, I would like to show our coaches. Can we share the screen again? Perfect. At this point, I would like to thank you all mentors from HP. We had about 50 mentors from HP, and also to our coaches, and Michal, Hizaram, Lista, Remy, and Kunle. So thank you very much again for your support to teams, and you guided the teams on their way through BeChangeMaker Africa. So thank you very much again for this. Yes, besides cash awards and after program support for the winning teams, we have also launched a crowdfunding campaign. So our finalists can collect additional funds, which would help them to move their projects forward. So any donation is greatly appreciated. You can see the link to the campaign. It's on the final event website. And we have one more competition today, and before we close the final, I would like to announce the winner of the promoter game, who helped us spread the word about this event and who wins a tablet as a thank you gift. And the winner is, you can see it already, it's Tensei from the team Bechevata Education Toy. So congratulations. And thank you very much to all of you who helped us with the promotion, to share it in your social media channels. So thank you again to all of you. And yes, I would like to give a floor to Sofian from HP for some closing remarks, and congratulations to teams.
Yeah, definitely. So I can only congratulate all the team that participated, the top 5 finalists. And it was exciting. It was great. Keep going. So for me, definitely there's only one winner, but for today, but all of them worth to be the finalists. So good luck, keep going, and wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, Sofiane. Now our teams, do you have any feedback you would like to share with us? The winning teams, Emalen. Yes, please go ahead, Hanan.
I just want to say that I'm very grateful for the whole experience. We learned a lot in the couple of past months, and we connected with each other as well as with our mentors and the BCM team. So thank you to everyone who was part of this journey. And this is just more push to us to continue doing what we do and really implement the change that we want in our community. So congratulations to all the team, and thank you for the whole experience.
Thank you very much for the great feedback, and congratulations again to the first place. Do we have other teams who would like to share something? Bechewata Educational Toys, Tanzania?
Yes. So I'm also very thankful for that experience, and I want to thank God, and God take the honor. And also the team, the team BCM, BeChangeMaker, our coaches, for believing in us and for your encouragement, for supporting us. I want to thank you, I want to thank everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your feedback and for the second, congratulations to the second place. Any other team?
Yes, I would also like to say thank you so much. I can't tell you how grateful we are for us being given this platform. I met so many enthusiastic people who are working on social challenges in Africa, and the fact that you gathered us together to help us and meet each other and be part of this BeChangeMaker platform is also incredible, and I just want to say thank you.
Thank you very much, Maria.
Okay, so hello, this is Prema from Smart Solutions. I also, on behalf of my team, we want to thank BeChangeMakers, our mentors and our coaches. We began this journey with just an idea. We had no business model whatsoever, but everything that we have developed up to this point has been because we received mentorship and guidance while in the program. So we're grateful. Congratulations to the teams as well. We hope that we continue to be the change that we seek to see and work on our ideas. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Benedicta, for your feedback.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Aminet. Go ahead.
No, you go.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much once again, BeChangeMaker Africa, HB Foundation, and our judges, our mentors and coaches for just instilling so much effort into making us great. So once again, congratulations to all the teams that have taken part from all 30. We did an amazing job, and continue to, develop your businesses, your products and the like. Never stop what you're doing. The sky is not the limit, it's just a view. So let's keep working together and let's continue to make Africa great once again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, wonderful. Thank you for the great feedback, Ndeshi. And I mean, you wanted to
yeah, what I'm going to say is a little more technical, because I work with the, other than Aminat, I work with the Moroccan Center of Innovation and Social Entrepreneurship. And the way this program has been run is different from anything I have seen. So I am used to working with entrepreneurs and coaching and all of that, but this was something entirely different, because it's 3 months online and we have achieved a lot. I feel some kind of pride. I think it's selfish because Imalem won the whole thing. And yeah, Mbrok Shema or Hanan. And I think, yeah, thank you all for everything. It has been great. I hope we can continue to work together in the future.
So it was a positive experience, I hope.
Yeah, it was very positive, yeah, of course.
Perfect. Thank you, Amin. Chema, you wanted also to say something?
Yes, thank you all for congratulating us.
this has been a long journey for us, very difficult as we're into different time zones and we try to work together, still trying to believe in this. Before, it felt like it's just Hanan and I versus the world, but today I see you all trying to give back to your communities, to give back to where you belong, and that is truly empowering to us all, and it gives us more of a push to do more and truly give back. So I am really extremely happy and congratulations for you all, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, Shema. I think this was very nice closing words. So congratulations again from my side to all of you. And I hope everyone enjoyed the final pitch event today as me and the inspiring pitches. I would like to show the promotional partner side. So like our partner institutions, HP Foundation, WorldSkills, and African Union, supported by UNIDO. And the last slide, our impact and promotional partners. So thank you. Sorry? Thank you very much for supporting BeChangeMaker Africa. And yes, have a great day. And I hope we see us next year at BeChangeMaker Africa 2023. So, bye.